Hello everyone, this is another post-commentary video, and this time I'm flying the Plagis Mark 9 Spitfire. It is a Tier 4 battle rating 5.3 premium aircraft, and something I bought shortly after the Christmas season, just kind of a gift to myself. And this is one of the first few battles I've done in it. I don't fly it very often, even though I very much want to go down the British tree. I just haven't got around to flying it, and I often forget I have it. I've been paying more attention to the Russian line and just ironing out the last few aircraft I have in the German line, but I finally got around to flying it today, and I was pretty happy with it. And I was happy with it beforehand, but this is the first really good match that I've got in it. And it's proving to be worth the money, I think, which is funny because on my first match I was having a chat with in the in-game chat with some of the other players, and I said this is my first match in it, you know, don't expect much, and someone immediately said you bought the wrong one, but I'm pretty happy with it. It works pretty well. It's got two 20mm Hispano cannons with, I think, 240 rounds of ammunition overall, and I forget the diameter of the machine guns in the nose, but overall, pretty deadly machine if you know what you're doing. So I skipped a portion of the video there just to get farther into the battle, because this battle didn't take very long. It was about 30 minutes, and it was a pretty quick battle, but overall pretty useful and helped me grind out one of the earlier tier Spitfires that I was grinding. And so I bought a ME410. I'm not sure which variant of the ME410 it is, but I just begin my dive. I throttle down, just trying to not to overcook the dive, because I've heard the Spitfires at higher tiers can tend to be a little brittle at higher speeds, so I didn't want to risk ripping it, and my pilot is rather untrained, so any hard maneuvering I do at high speeds will undoubtedly make me lose control, which I do, in fact, do later on in this battle with the ME410. Try a quick pass from the overhead. No love. I believe it was a Spitfire is also trying to engage the ME410. Again, I lose control here because my pilot is basically shit. So I spot the ME410 again, come in for another run, line up my guns, close in the distance, and there he goes. So I turn my attention into the larger battle taking place in the center of the map, comprising mostly of other Spitfires and a few TA-152s that are fighting out at low altitudes, which must say the TA-152s are, I don't know exactly why they're doing that. So I'm slowly just making my way over there. Overall, my basic review of the Spitfire Mark 9, the premium version, which is, I think it's John Plagis' Spitfire Mark 9. Overall, I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. Very nice turn time. A very agile fighter, especially at this tier, even though I'm usually used to the German high-tier fighters, the ones that I'm fighting against, in fact. And I was always a little disappointed at the unmaneuverability that they share. At least the FW90s and the TA-152s mostly. But I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty glad I bought it, and overall, it's a nice aircraft, and it works out pretty well. So, also it is fast as hell, so just trying to gain a little bit of altitude. Notice another TA-152. diving down on a group of unsuspecting Spitfires and one F-82. So I begin to plot out my engagement with this TA-152. He has definitely got the energy advantage amongst the two of us, but due to the Spitfire's godly climb rate, I just try to get back into him again. FW90 D9 takes a little bite out of me there. Line it up, take him out. That was really quick. But now I have to solve the problem that I created with the D9, which is still trying to engage me. I bait him out with the head-on, meet him in another turn, and there he goes. And that will be the last kill of this match. I soon find that I am running out of fuel. I only have 4 minutes of fuel. I don't know why, but War Thunder has, for some reason, automatically set all of my fuel settings to minimum, so I'm using a lot less fuel than I normally would be. That's what I was checking there. And nothing else much happens in this match. I just go to our secondary airfield and land, repair, and by then the last person on the enemy team has died. So that was just a short video today showcasing the premium Spitfire. Overall, a good solid aircraft.